Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the time that I went to a haunted roadside attraction and it scared the living crap out of us, and we still don't know what the heck that was to this day. Okay, so this story is involving me, my friend that was in the last video that was talking to Honey House Guy. She also appears in the Craigslist Seance Exorcism video too as well. We were all going out of town to go see her mom. Her mom had just recently got married to this guy and she wanted to be supportive and everything like that. So we were going to go see her mom and meet her new stepdad. Okay. And so on the way there, we had seen like the haunted roadside attraction or whatever, but we said that we were gonna wait until on the way back. So we go to the road trip, everything like that. Everything went smooth. She met her new stepdad. He turned out to be a really cool guy. Her mom is happy. Her mom can cook really good too. We had a great time visiting her mom. I don't even know why we stopped by this mess. This mess ruined all of our everything. This video isn't gonna be too long because the situation, it was quick. Okay, it was real quick. I don't even have a lot of details because it wasn't a lot of details, unless I was just gonna tell y'all all of the cute details about being at her mom's house. But and so we are on our way back, and she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop at the haunted road attraction, blah blah blah. And so I'm like, okay girl, so it's me, her, and is our other two friends that's with us or whatever. And so we all decide to go on ahead and stop to this thing. Now this thing costs $70, and I'm like, girl, that costs too much. We is not about to go in there to that mess. We don't even know what's gonna be in there. And the people, they're like, oh yeah, it's worth it, it's worth it. And now we're saying to ourselves, like, okay, so what's all included? And he said basically that we gotta finish the haunted roadside attraction, and we get a whole bunch of stuff for finishing it. At the end, we can pick whatever we want from his gift shop and from all his other little stuff that he was selling out front. And so we was just like, okay, so we went on ahead and put our little funds together and paid for it or whatever. And it was actually a discount because it was a lot of us. It wasn't just like one or two of us. So he had gave us a discount or whatever, since we were all like putting it together. And we didn't wind up actually paying $70 per person, but still, I still feel like that's steep. Like if it was just two people, then he would have made both of them pay the $70. So he opened up his door. It was just like this green door behind him or whatever, and he unlocked it and he told us we can go on ahead and walk in. And when we walked in, he locked it back. Yes, he did. He locked it back. Okay, so oh my god. Okay, so after he locked the door back, we needed to talk because we didn't have no type of plan. We didn't know what no code words were. We didn't know what like the word was for them to cut it out, or if we couldn't handle the haunted roadside attraction or whatever. He never gave us any. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, like safe words or anything like that or whatever. And it was kind of like I would say that it was kind of like an escape room, because why do we got to figure out how to get to each room? You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a actual escape room. Like, in your escape rooms, you really got to escape. Like, this was more so of a trying to figure out like how to get out of each room because you don't really know like what's going on. And so he closed the door and we going through the little haunted roadside attraction and everything or whatever. And it's people in there, okay? Of course, it's people in there. They're supposed to be like haunting the place or whatever, blah blah blah. But one of the people that's in there, they're just a regular person like us. And we're like, what are you doing in here or whatever? Like, did you get lost, or are you not supposed to be in here, or what like was did we catch up to your turn, or did you take too long, or what happened? And basically he said that they won't let him out. They just feed him and they won't let him out. And we're like, what you mean they won't let you out? He was like, I've been here for a day and they won't let me out. And we're like, so did you bang, did you do something? Did you whatever? He was like, I'm trying my best to find a way out of here, but I can't find a way out of here. And we start panicking at that point because we don't know if this is a part of the haunted roadside attraction or if this is literally somebody telling us that they done been up in this place for a day and we done walked up in here messing around with her because she want to go to this mess so bad. You know what I'm saying? And so we keep going. We go past him because we're like, okay, well, we're not just gonna sit here with you. He was like, you can try all you want, you can try to get to the end all you want, there is no ending. We was like, okay, whatever. So we kept walking, kept walking, kept walking, and it was more hauntedness and more hauntedness and more hauntedness. And sure enough, like he said, there was no way out. Okay. Now, my friend, like, if you have watched the last video, you know that she has no qualms with talking to people in places and spaces that is just not, like dating friendly. Like, she would definitely talk to the haunted house guy. As a matter of fact, the guy that she was dating in the last video was a guy that worked at a haunted house too. She had met him while we were at the haunted house. Okay, so she's always talking to guys like this. She loves those type of guys. Those are her guys. That's her type. And so, of course, one of the haunted house guys like her and decide to tell us the same thing that the regular guy told us. He was like, yeah, you guys shouldn't be here. It's not safe. Um, Hold on to all of your stuff. I'll lead you guys out of here. And so we're listening to him because at this point we done been up in this thing for like 2.5 hours and we're ready to go. We're sweating. We're crying. Our hair is a mess. Our everything is a mess. I have on like this bag and it's like choking the heck out of me because like I got stuff in it. Excuse me. I got stuff in it. And it's just like, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. Like, I'm so tired of being in this haunted roadside attraction. So the guy, he actually wound up liking my friend. And he actually wound up helping us because he said like this isn't cool, but like my cousin, he owns this place and he does this kind of stuff or whatever, and he, since you guys signed the waiver, it's like he can legally do this and blah blah blah. But I don't think he can legally do that, and I think somebody should call the popos on him if they haven't, for real. And so this guy, he's talking to my friend. I'm listening to everything he's saying because I'm nosy. I want to know like how are we about to get out of here. And while we're talking and walking with him, one of the other haunted house people that work for the cousin or work with the cousin seen him talking to us. Yes. So he had hurried up and like pushed us into this room, and we had started like we was just in there like, oh my God, they seen us, they seen him helping us, blah blah blah, he about to get in trouble, blah blah blah. And so he's scared now because he knows that his cousin is about to know that he's trying to let us out. And I mean, the more people he have stuck in his haunted house is the more fun he feel like this could be or whatever for himself. That's how his cousin is. He don't want to let nobody out once he let somebody in. So everybody that works at the haunted house attraction do not get a set of keys, but the guy that likes my friend, this is where he was leading us to. For him to like get a hold of a set of keys, open one of the doors and let us out. That's what he told us he was going to do. But right now we're hiding in a room because one of the other people that work in the haunted house that work for the cousin is like, they're on to us. They're on to him. They see him just walking around in his haunted house stuff, just talking to us regular, like he's just a regular guy, just helping us, whatever. And they do not appreciate that at all. So I asked him, I was like, is it cameras in here? He was like, no, my cousin would never put cameras in here. He doesn't want anyone recording him doing his crimes, doing his dirt, whatever. And he feel like it's a crime too to be sitting up here haunting people for over 24 hours straight. Like, come on, like you need to let people go. Like if they can't handle this, or if they hide or tired or don't want to be bothered with this no more, whether if they signed a waiver or not, let them out at least. Like that's what his problem was, and that's what our problem was too. And so he decided to peek out of the doorway to see like if if somebody was right there. But he put on like his little haunted house little thing, so he was like dragging, trying to act like he was walking out so he could scare whoever else was in the haunted house, but still peek and see if that person was right there. Tell me why they was outside the door listening to everything that we had to say. When he went out there, he never came back. He never came back. Never came back. So now we're panicking. We're like, oh my God, where did he go? We don't know what's going to happen to us. Blah, blah, blah. My friend, she's in the corner crying because she done fell in love in 2 minutes with somebody that she don't even know. And now she think that he is like in trouble and all of this kind of stuff or whatever. And so I'm just telling everybody, like, we need to figure out how to get out of here. Like, regardless of the situation, we need to figure this out. Once again, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of somewhere. First, I was trying to figure out how to get out of the diner. Then I was trying to figure out how to get out of the underground party with the same friend. And now I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this haunted roadside attraction that has no doors, no way to lead us out, no way to win the haunted roadside attraction. This guy just crazy and just want to have everybody just huddled up inside of his road attraction being haunted, whoever stops. So we're still trying to go through these rooms to figure out if it's like a safety door or if it's a trap door or something that maybe we can go through that the people that work there be going through. Because, they be having like trap doors and stuff like that in honey houses. And so we figure he should have some too, So we're looking around for the trap doors and stuff like that, going to room. It's still people coming to scare us, by the way. While this is happening, like somebody's chasing us down. We're sweating. I mean, our clothes are all over the place. We feel some type of way. We're hyperventilating dang on there. And it's a mess. Okay, so we finally wound up in this room. And this room is like full of mirrors. And so I don't know. He started talking to us through like the walls. He was talking to us through the walls. He was like, hey, I'm here. And my friend, she started talking to him. This is the same guy that was trying to help us earlier. She's like, oh my God, can you still help us? Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, start pressing on the mirrors. So we started pressing on all the mirrors or whatever. And one of them, they push open, like kind of like a medicine cabinet. And so when it opened, it was like a hallway. But I was scared to go first because I had already got us to that point. So one of them was going to have to go in front of me. So my other friend, one of the other girls that had came with us, she decided to just go first because she had trusted this guy at this point because he was the only person that actually came back to help us. We still haven't even ran into the first guy that we seen that's stuck in there too. We haven't ran back into him no more. We don't even know where he at. We don't know if he was a distraction or if he was somebody that actually worked there or if he was somebody that was actually stuck in there too. For real. We don't even know at this point. We don't care. And so we're walking down the hallway. We don't see anything. We don't hear anything. At the end of the hallway, it was this door. The door was unlocked. And that door right there was the door that we used to run out of so we can get out of this haunted roadside attraction. Okay, so once we open the door, we just dart for it. We don't turn around. We don't know where we at. We don't care. All we're trying to do is make sure we're going in the right direction to get back to the car so that we could just hop in and pull off, all of us. We don't want to stop. We don't want to nothing. We don't care. So we're running. And as we're running, we can see like one of the haunted house guys coming back from our car. And we're like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But we're still running toward our car. Like, he doesn't see us. He doesn't even see us out of his peripheral because he's not expecting us. We're supposed to still be stuck in the haunted house. They feel like they got their cousin in check. He's not helping us try to figure out how to get out of here. So we should still be stuck in there. So he's not even looking for us. He's not even looking for us throughout, out of his peripheral, out of his anything. He's not looking for us. So we run to the car, we hop in, and when we slam the doors, he turns around And do you know he tried to act like this was still a part of the haunted roadside attraction or whatever? He started like chasing us down, like you know those fake chainsaws that they be having in like the haunted houses or whatever. He had one of them. And he started chasing us down with it. It's like, sir, we already got out of here. We wasn't even supposed to get out of here. We found that out. You need to leave us alone. We're not the still we don't care about the $70 anymore. We don't care about the money. Get away from our car. You know what I'm saying? So my friend, she hurries up and she pulls off. And when we was looking back at the haunted roadside attraction, the guy that helped us, that told us to press on the mirror, the one that she had liked or whatever, he was standing in the window. He was watching us go away. Oh my goodness. It was chills running through me as I seen him like still standing there, still, you know, like just watching us stuck up in that house like that. It was like a house building. It was like a half house, half building. Really, to be honest, I feel like it was a house and his cousin just kept adding to it and adding to it to the point where it was starting to look like a building, you know, because he was obsessed with all of these rooms, obsessed with people having to escape him, just completely obsessed. Okay, so I don't know if the cousin meant any harm, but it was absolutely obsessive and absolutely crazy to try to trap people in your haunted roadside attraction. Okay, you can't do that. So he wound it up, my friend wound up trying to find the guy on Facebook because he did tell her his name while they were flirting, and we was walking down the hallway before one of the people had caught us and we had to run in that room. And she found his Facebook page and she wound up telling him thank you, and they exchanged phone numbers and they kept in touch for like maybe 3 years or so. She was actually started talking to him after Haunted House guy from the last video that we escaped the underground party. See, he was her boyfriend for 2 years, the guy from the last video. And when he moved to another country, this is when her mom had got married and we went to the haunted roadside attraction and stuff like that. So she picked back up with another haunted house guy. So she started dating this guy. They were dating for like 3 years. He wound up getting away from his cousin. He said people wound up reporting him to like the authorities and stuff like that because they couldn't find a way out, like after he had quit, because his other cousins and everyone else in the family were like really in on this, and they really enjoyed like whatever the haunted roadside attraction was, so they wasn't like trying to help nobody like really get out of there. And when people was escaping it or finally getting the heck up out of there, they was calling the police on them people. So his cousin wound up getting in a little trouble for that. They wound up buying a place together. They were happy. And then he got really, really sick. He had to go to the hospital and live there for a while. So their relationship, you know, kind of was like, oh, well, he's sick now. And he didn't want to hold her down. He was like, oh, well, I'm sick, so I still want you to date someone and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, even though she was still wanting to date him and everything, like he refused to let her because he was one of those type of people. So that once again, like her haunted house boyfriend was gone. And yes, she did get a new haunted house boyfriend. And yes, it involves a whole story behind this new haunted house boyfriend too. That is her type. I'm telling you, every single time she gets a boyfriend, me and my other friend is there, and it's always some haunted house stuff. The next boyfriend comes from a haunted hayride. She wound up meeting him there. That actually wasn't a bad experience, but there was a fight on the hayride and somebody had fell off and the ambulance had to come, and it was a hot mess because it was two like older people. They were like in their 70s. Okay. It was a mess. So we had fun on that too, but the guy, he did get away. So like if anyone was worried about like whatever happened to this guy, did you know he ever get any help? Did he ever get away from his cousin? Did the cousin ever get caught? Blah blah blah. Yes, the cousin got caught. Yes, he got away from his cousin. Yes, something else horrible happened, which was he got sick and he didn't want to date her anymore because of it. But he still got away from that goddamn on cousin. Okay, that was the most important part. Okay, so tomorrow I guess I'll tell you guys something else. I'll think of something else because it's like every day I sit down and I always say that I want to chill with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to tell you guys any stories that's going to be boring or anything that you guys might not want to hear or whatever. So I'm making sure that every time I sit down here and I chill with you guys, that it's exciting, it's fun, and I'm having a good time too as well. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll think of another story that doesn't happen to me that's absolutely nuts. It might involve Professor R, because like I told you, Professor R has so many not videos, but so many, like I can make so many videos of him. That's what I want to say. Like it's so many stories I have with Professor R. I could just make 20 videos right now. Like seriously. So I don't know. I might pick Professor R. I might pick to choose to, tell you guys something else or whatever, but have fun, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.